Yo, what's going on, everyone? With Yinlin a couple hours from releasing, I wanted to talk about a couple things real quick. I feel like I just need to get this out there for myself and the channel. But I am never going to tell you which character to pull on, and I don't think in Wuthering Waves or in Wuwa it's even a necessity to pull for certain characters. We're gonna get this completely out of the way right now. Pull whoever the hell you want to play, whichever character you are aesthetically pleased to, whichever one you resonate with, whatever it may be. Pull that character. With that being said, I am going to try and get every single character as they come out. We probably will start doing some build guides, team synergies, and stuff like that in the future. I'm just not too big on like the math behind it. I can get into it. We can get nerdy. We can go down that road if we want to, if that's what you guys are looking for. I have no problem with it. I've done it in a bunch of games for myself before, but it's just not my style of content that I was really looking to do. But with that being said, I would love to try it if it's something that you guys would like. Anyways, back to the subject. Yinlin is coming out in a couple of hours. You know we gonna pull for mommy. So what do we got to do to get ready? I know we've been pre-farming and stuff like that. Now, what are the teams and pieces, the echoes that we want to get ready, for the rest of today or onwards once we get her, that will really synergize with her the best? We are going to hop right into the game, and we're going to talk about a few things over here, so that way we can go ahead and see what is actually up. So if we come over here to our echoes, let's go ahead and pull this bad boy up. We're going to use Yanwu for an example. Right now, I feel like there's two good synergies that you can go with. You can go with the main as the Thundering Mephis or the Tempest Mephis, whichever one you want to go with. Obviously, we want to have crit rate in the main slot. Another synergy that you can also go with that I think will do really well, depending if you're trying to have like a good output of DPS for her or not, is going to be the Moonlit set. So this set right here, I feel like is a really good one. Let's see, like this one right here, because it allows for like the outro skills and attack of the next resonator. If you're using her in the support role, if you're going to be going with Calcharo as like the main DPS, or is like a Don Jean as the main DPS as well. You could run something like this set if you would like to. You could even do a 2-2 split. And then the other set that you could run is going to be that one from the robot dude. I always forget what the hell that shit's called. This one right here. The Lingering Tunes. You could run Lingering Tunes as well. This one is also a very good set that you could run on her. With that being said, what do you want in the slots? Here, I think electro damage is probably going to be the best route to go. I think I've tested both attack percentages right here versus both elemental percentages on a couple characters already. The difference was very minimal, but it could just be the point in the game where we're at, where we don't have like the correct characters buffing that type of element. A lot of them buff just flat attack or like a resonance liberation or resonance skill, stuff like that. So maybe down the road we'll get characters that directly impact the element more than what we have already, and then maybe we can choose. Definitely, if you're going to be using her as a main DPS, you want to go electro with crit rate right here, and then obviously attack on the electro set would probably be her best in slot for like highest consistent output of damage. If you've gotten unlucky with that and you just happen to have like the Lingering Tunes, then that's also a very good option as well. This one right here, you would want to do crit rate in the main stat, obviously kind of the same stat you were looking at. And then also you could go with attack or electro. With that out of the way, what characters is she going to work well with? So the main team obviously is going to be, let's go to the team itself and we'll take a look at it there, because I kind of preset some teams up. So the main team for her is going to be this one, with her as like a secondary DPS in that role. For a main DPS, I don't know who I would want to put as her support. I have to play around with that. I haven't got to get hands on. I'm just looking based off of like the skills and everything she has. Kalchar is obviously the one that everyone was going with already, but I also think in place of Kalcharo, you could run Danjin. I think Danjin is a great character that will allow with some synergy as well, and help you out in that regards. You could also do, actually, you know what? You could also probably throw Jian Shin in there. You could do Jian Shin, Yinlin, and Verena would be a great team as well. Jian Shin would be a support actually in that role, and then you could have her as the main DPS, and they would both synergize very well together. So yeah, that's gonna be like the teams and everything I would say to go for. Back to like the main thing of talking about like, you know, which characters and stuff we should choose. You know, we have a bunch of really cool characters that are coming out already. We have Jin Shi next, we have Cheng Li, and I believe there was some other ones leaked already. We're not going to get into that because we don't want to spread misinformation. But yeah, as a free-to-play, you're not going to be able to get every character right off the bat. They will come back, so don't worry about that. You know, save up your resources in those banners for characters that you don't really mind getting, that you want to skip. And we'll have rerun banners in the future, so don't feel too stressed out about that. There's no real huge push to the game except for like the Tower of Adversity. And if you're not able to make it all the way through, you're probably missing like 1 or 2 summons every reset, which is not a detrimental deal to your account. You'll still be able to progress, and you'll still be able to have a lot of fun doing that, especially if you're going for characters that you want over trying to go for characters that you think are just going to be meta right now. Because this game doesn't really call for that. A lot of people have proven that you can take the main character, the rover, and clear like 99% of the content, if not 100% of the content once we get leveled up. So yeah, don't feel too stressed on that. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to try to push this video to 8 minutes. Is no point to. I'm going to quit yapping right now. If you find this content informing, if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, do that, and I'll see you in the next one.